Is Sheriff having more time?
No, but what this is, the guards out here are burning up. Whether on these really hot days, it's really hot there in the hall. And they were wondering if they could look for some kind of portable air conditioner or something to put in that window there. I don't know how much it would help, but anything would help them at this point.
Don't they have those movable ones now? The ones on wheels that can be used?
They had something
Well,
like
they
that.
do, but you still have to vent them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you could get it closer to you maybe so that it would keep it cooler and try to heat up, trying to cool down that whole area. It wouldn't cost,
I don't know.
might not cost as much.
So they just wanted to know if you all would look into it and
If you could set it right in front of you,
They
in
have
the air.
something in mind. They just want help.
I understand that. Do we have anybody who could contact someone to find out? Because
I would contact online if that's reasonable.
It's nice and cool in here.
I don't have a problem with that. What they talked about to me when I came in was there's a window beside the door down there, and but it's not a window that raises and lowers, so something would have to be done there. But I would kind of like to have a dollars and cents figure.
Sure.
But if it's going to be a month and a half, then we're going to get to the point where we probably
You'll be
can
getting
get by
heat.
without it. Pardon?
You'll be providing heat for them out there.
So I don't know. I don't know what the.
Well, let's see. Our next meeting is on Wednesday.
Well, we have to set that next meeting, and like I say, I'd like to see a suggestion anyway from somebody. Well, from somebody that has a price tag attached to it. That's what I'd like to see. I don't particularly want to approve something that's going to cost $30,000-$40,000.
Cold air settles for warm air raises. Why not put a bigger unit up at the top of the steps, those windows open?
Somebody said, that was a possibility too. What I'd like to see is someone who's familiar with it come in and give us a recommendation. That suits me as well. And if we need
for a long time.
if we need to have a special meeting, yeah, I don't have any problem with that.
Change in the August commission meeting.
Have you decided if you're going to the?
No, I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
As far as I know, Butch and I are. So, is there in the past, has there been a normal way to handle that type of thing?
Well, we usually, the day we come back, we've had it sometimes that day, or,
You're coming back what day?
Wednesday is the last day, and if you stay through the whole meeting, you'll leave about 11 o'clock over there. Something like that.
How about Thursday? Because, you can do it the next week, but then that only gives them a week from that meeting to the next
Yeah.
meeting to
Yeah,
get things happening.
I don't have a problem with Thursday or Friday.
Thursday, Friday's okay with me. Friday,
That'd be a night.
Thursday evening, I have,
This will be in the morning.
It's a 9 a.m. meeting, I think, normally.
Okay.
So Thursday,
Thursday would be good.
I'll move that we change the meeting date to Thursday, August 8th. Okay. Thank you.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion approved, August the 8th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
What about the county website? Is anything been done on that?
Yes. Find one. David Snively sent me he actually responded to both of our requests. The website, he said he contacted the West Virginia Office of Technology for assistance with development of an RFP and was referred to West Virginia Interactive.
That's the ones
That's the one?
I've been trying to get a hold of that guy all week.
Well, what he indicated was West Virginia Interactive has a contract with the state for website development. They developed the westvirginia.gov site, which,
And they're the ones that did what we have, what little bit we have. They're the ones that did it.
and they said they work with several counties. Wyoming is the one they mentioned. Now, their typical development process is as follows. West Virginia Interactive comes to the county to get an idea of what is wanted on the site. They develop a prototype and present it to the county. A statement of work is developed and agreed to by all parties. They construct the site. They collect content from each office/agency. And this is what actually goes on the site. They have a final review, an edit, and they provide training on how to maintain the site. The idea is that each office or agency will have folks trained to keep their part of the site up to date. And you may still want to consider hiring a person to manage the site for the county. But there is no charge for development or training. They do charge a fee to host the site on their servers, but that eliminates the need to have to purchase equipment in the county. The fee is based on the number of pages on the site and usage. They also have the capability to process online payments if you wanted that function as part of your site. There would be an additional processing fee per transaction associated with this service. And the entire process takes 2 to 3 months usually.
When I was down at that meeting, I told you all about that.
Yeah.
I talked to that Jason Johns, and he said that they do the credit card thing, no cost to the county.
Okay.
And they handle all the business of the credit cards. It would be set up that Beth would be able to print out a report, whatever she needed, to balance things up. But that's all she has to do. They take care of all the rest. And he said there was like he told me like a $50 a month fee.
Is the person that you talked to Steve Boyer?
Okay, he's one of them I have talked to. And I just found his card laying here. I've been trying to get a hold of Jason Johns. So I think Jason was the one that was here one time before with Kathy Gates.
Yeah.
But I've got his number, I'm going to call him. I've been trying to get a hold of Jason for a week.
I have a comment. Did they say that they had the state bid? That
No.
if they did, the state's already bid it out, we don't have to.
Yeah. So,
That's what.
do you have a phone number for Steve Boyer?
Yeah, I got one for Steve Boyer,
What's the number?
414-0265,
Okay.
extension 101.
I didn't have the extension, but it says he is willing to come to West Union and give a brief presentation of what they can offer. So,
I'll call him and see if he can come in office.
okay. All right. We're moving on that.
And I found out too from CSSI, they're going to give me a quote on, they can set me up on, and then once this is established, then they can link us on to that. We'll meeting and gone through. But I talked to the guy, was he here today or yesterday? Yesterday. And, he's going to talk to, go down there and get me a quote of what it would cost me for them to come and do this. They'll get my stuff online, and then I can just link to.
Yeah. Well, you are going to call Steve Boyer
Yes.
and see if he will come up to our next meeting. Okay.
Could I ask something here? You just made the statement that this was who had done the web pages from before.
Beg your pardon?
Did you just say that this was who had done the web pages from before?
What we have, that Angie had signed a contract with them, that I didn't even know we had it until, I think last year. I didn't even know it was on there. But they came and had set one up, but it's just based on, it's just there. It's never been maintained.
That's the one that has the county commission wrong on it that nobody can change? Is that the one?
Yeah, and he changed that when I was in Charleston in March. That he went through and just changed the information. But see, that's what they did then when they come and train you, they train you to do that.
Then David also contacted Bryson Van Nostrand Architects in Buchanan. Yeah, easy for him to say. And he said he's worked on similar projects in Upshur and Webster County. He specializes in historic structures. He's also willing to come to West Union to meet and discuss our needs and how best to proceed. Says due to state regulations, he has to charge for this service or risk being unable to bid. And I've got a telephone number, or David will be happy to arrange a meeting. This is what we were talking about, the space in the county commission.
And that, on the grant papers that you have,
Yes.
that lady, Melissa Smith, that works with this, she's going to be at your meeting in August. I saw on the agenda.
You mean down over somewhere?
Somewhere.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's going to be there.
Yes. So I guess first, do we want to contact him?
Well, what's your idea on that?
Well, here's my feeling.
Okay.
I can look around here, but I'm not experienced in that. Yeah, you're not, Butch is not. I mean, we can all come up with potential ideas, but someone who's experienced at it,
She needs to know, like, what areas, what weight it will hold, and what would have to be done.
yeah, you need
A lot of
to,
things.
yeah, you need to know, there's a lot of things that need to go into it. So, I mean, it sounds like it's going to cost us a little bit to get him over here to just talk to us. I don't particularly have a problem with that because we need to talk to somebody and then he can come back with an estimate of what his costs are going to be, I presume. So, do we need I don't suppose we need a motion just to get him to come over, or would we, since we're going to have to commit to pay?
Could we call him and see what he can charge for coming?
I can, or I can, since,
I can,
or Dave Snively said he would be glad to.
There's nothing about that.
Not about the courthouse, well, that's right, it wasn't on the agenda.
To call him and call and see what
you want to do that?
I can put it on for the next time, and then if you want me to, whatever you want me to do.
Well, you can get a hold of Dave Snively if you wanted to do that, and down at the extension office, and tell him we'd like to investigate or proceed, at least to find out.